Now, you'd mentioned some convenience specific features and functionality in Pepper. Can you walk me through what those are really quick?
Yeah, of course, Nick. So first off, if you're a convenience distributor, your customers are very likely to be doing some scanning. So first way to initiate a scan, and then I'm also going to show some credit flows as well, is I click this square right here and then click create order. And then from here, I can scan. So what I'm going to use is my hefty Bluetooth scanner right here. I have some barcodes on my computer. You just need to scan the barcode. It's going to scan accordingly. You'll notice that as I scan, it's going to add to my cart and I'm going to be able to see anything that I've scanned previously. We also have a camera. So I'm going to go ahead and use my camera, go ahead and scan that barcode. Super, super simple. And then if I go back to the screen, we also have smart search built into the system as well. So if I was to search Muddy Buddy, just search Muddy Buddies is going to pop up easily for me. We have synonyms built into the system as well. So if there's common products that people misspell, Marlboro, for example, if they spell Marlboro M-A-R-B, but they really mean to spell it M-A-R-L, the actual Marlboro product is going to populate for them and they're going to be able to easily add that to their cart. So that's how you guys would scan on the app. And so if I go back, we also have the ability to print tags as well. So that's something a lot of convenience distributors are doing today. I can click on an item. And if I click these three dots up here, I can click print tag. I can either do it with SRP or with MSRP. If I want, you just have to select the printer. I don't have one with me right now, but whatever Bluetooth printer they have on hand, they can connect it, print that tag right on site. They also have the ability to print batch tags, which some C-store distributors do, some don't. I would follow the same scan flow that I did earlier. I would click print batch tags. And then from here, I would click create new batch. I want to do it with sales retail price. And then from here, I would import a template. I want to do my candy and my snacks, click import tags. And then from here, I'll be able to mass print those tags right on site, add it to my planogram if I need to do that, if I'm a set team or something like that, but you can do it all through the Pepper app.
Excellent. Now, you'd mentioned credit request flows. Can you show me what that looks like?
That is a great point, Nick. I almost forgot about that. So we have a couple different ways customers can place credits on the app, and then your sales teams can also place credits on the app as well. You will also have the ability to toggle if you want your operators to be able to place credits on that or not. So if I wanted to create a credit on an individual item, I would click on that item card, and instead of clicking the batch tag print, I'm going to click click credit requests. And then from here, I would select the item. So if I want to get a credit on a case, I can also do individual item as well. But in this situation, it seems like this specific customer can only get credits on the case. So I click that case. I select what reason, maybe wrong product or maybe something was bad or spoiled. I'm going to say it's spoiled. Product is credit. Click done. Click submit. Once that's submitted, it's going to go directly to that sales rep or whoever you guys have handling credits on your end. You can follow your traditional credit flow and credit that customer back. And then the last thing I would want to show is if you ever had to do multiple credits at the same time, you would click create credit scan, use your trusty Bluetooth printer or scanner, go ahead, scan all those credits, click submit, and then you'd be able to essentially do a mass credit all within that.
Now, speaking of the Bluetooth scanner, I'm wondering when the goods get delivered to the C-store. Can you show us through the check-in process?
Yeah, Nick, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of my past orders here. Let me find a good meaty one. Perfect. So if I wanted to start an item check-in, I would just click start check-in. And then from here, I can either click the plus or minus button, like the traditional e-commerce experience. I can also use my Bluetooth scanner as well. And so essentially, as I'm receiving that delivery, I can scan, I can click plus. If there's an issue with an item, I would click into the item. I can request scan, but yeah, you can literally just click the plus button. You can use your Bluetooth scanner. You can use the camera. Super simple. I'm good with this. Click submit. Got it.
And it said, and that popped up because you only checked in a third of your order. So it's saying, hey, something may have been wrong. You actually want to make a deal here, or you want to do something with it. So that's good for the check-in and the scanning part. But what I know is fairly common in this vertical is the fact that a lot of purchases happen at trade shows, often for months or years at a time. Can you walk me through our pre-book process?
Yeah, of course. So what we typically do is we have a specific tab called pre-book. So as you'll notice, I kind of stand along the top there and I click pre-books. I'm in the pre-book section now. So this would be all the pre-books available to me. So one thing to call out is you'll notice that they have different ship dates. So as with trade shows or any sort of pre-booking item, maybe it's your candy eggs during Easter or your, Reese's Halloween style candies or whatever like that during the Halloween era. So what you would have to do is if I click these plus buttons right here, I'm adding these pre-books to my order, and you'll notice they have different ship dates, and they also have different ending for each pre-book. And so when I click view order, it's actually going to parse out those pre-books based off of those individual orders. So you'll notice I'm getting a pre-book order on July 31st. I'm also getting one on August 18th, and I'm also getting one on September 15th and October 17th. So it's going to parse out those pre-books into separate orders. And you'll also notice at the very top, this is going to notify me as a customer if I was, maybe buying some, what are those Reese, just Reese's. If I was buying the eggs and getting the Reese's as well, this would notify me as a customer, hey, I have a similar item coming over. Maybe don't buy that or else you're going to have duplicate product and you're probably going to have to return it because you have too much on here. So if I was to click place order, all those orders run into different orders, get sent into your ERP as a distributor, and then I'll get those orders separately as the pre-book ends and those products are shipped to you guys and I get them for my pre-book order.
Awesome. So from basic order taking to scanning, tag printing, credit requests, pre-books, and more, Pepper is built for convenience. If you'd like to get in touch and see more, let us know.